Test for zinc ion. First step is observation. Salts of zinc ion are white. Second step, dissolve end full spatula of salt in 50 ml of water. When salts of zinc ion dissolve in water, they form colorless solution. Chemicals required: 1. Sodium hydroxide solution. 2. Diluted ammonia. 3. Sodium carbonate solution. 4. Solid ammonium chloride. 5. Disodium hydrogen phosphate. Third step, divide the solution into test tubes, put around 5 ml in each test tube. Preliminary tests. To the first test tube, add sodium hydroxide solution dropwise until in excess. As you see, sodium hydroxide react with zinc ion to form white precipitate, which is soluble in excess of sodium hydroxide. Below, there is ionic equation for this reaction. To the second test tube, add ammonia solution dropwise until in excess. As you see, ammonia react with zinc ion to form white precipitate, which is soluble in excess of ammonia. Below, there is ionic equation for this reaction. To the third test tube, add sodium carbonate solution dropwise until in excess. As you see, sodium carbonate react with zinc ion to form white precipitate, which is insoluble in excess of sodium carbonate. Below, there is ionic equation for this reaction. Confirmatory test. To the fourth test tube, add solid of ammonium chloride followed by 4 drops of disodium hydrogen phosphate solution, and then add ammonia solution dropwise until in excess. As you see, disodium hydrogen phosphate react with zinc ion to form white precipitate which is soluble in excess of ammonia. Below, there is chemical equation and ionic equation for this reaction. Summary of this experiment. Observation. The color of salt is white. The white color of salt indicates that the cation present in salt is non-transitional metal cation. For examples, group 1 cation, group 2 cation, zinc ion, ammonium ion, and so on. In first test tube, sodium hydroxide is added dropwise. The cation that forms white precipitate with sodium hydroxide and precipitate becomes soluble in excess of sodium hydroxide are aluminium ion, lead 2 ion, tin 2 ion, and zinc ion. In second test tube, ammonia solution is added dropwise. The cation that forms white precipitate with ammonia solution and precipitate is soluble in excess of ammonia solution is zinc ion. In third test tube, sodium carbonate solution is added dropwise. According to above result, the sodium carbonate solution form white precipitate with zinc ion, and white precipitate formed is insoluble in excess of sodium carbonate. In fourth test tube, solid of ammonium chloride followed by 4 drops of disodium hydrogen phosphate solution, and then ammonia solution dropwise until in excess are added. The cation that forms white precipitate with solid of ammonium chloride followed by 4 drops of disodium hydrogen phosphate solution, and the precipitate is soluble in ammonia solution, is zinc ion. Zinc ion is confirmed. The cation present in salt is zinc ion. In the description there are links for testing cations and anions. Thank you for watching.